Alright. This one might be a bit of a hard one. Might even get age restricted, but for the duration of the stream, I think even, if you play music and stuff like that, during the stream, it's not like they can do anything about it, but after the fact, it's going to be an issue. But let me turn on my PC 98 right here. I'm going to be playing on mouse and keyboard for now. This came out in 1992, I think. And there's no menu or anything. This is straight up off the Nightmare collection that I think Fairy Tail made this. Very prominent Japanese staff credits message speed. Very prominent Japanese, pretty old game developer. This is 90s stuff. None of you have probably even seen the PC-98. I don't think we've even played a game on the PC-98. Not for a lack of trying. And this game is very not loud. It's as loud as I'm going to put it just in case there's a jump scare or something, but... Right, home at last. Man, what a day. This is an adventure game, Dead of the Brain. You can see the title. These games always had like really nice backgrounds and Anyway. I don't mind painting houses. I just hate it when my boss orders me around like I'm his personal minion. That asshole made me work overtime cleaning up the whole office today. At least overtime pays the time and a half. Can't complain about that. So yeah, we're playing a translated version. I don't know when this came out, but the fan translated anyway. I know the PC Engine CD also has a translated version, just the first game. I don't think I've ever seen the second game be translated, the sequel. Which is a shame, but this is probably the first time I ever even opened this game. I gotta take a shower. Don't show me anything weird. It's only been... okay. Maybe let's get to the 10-minute mark before I can start cussing and, showing things on the screen that I'm not really supposed to be showing, but... I feel human again. A hot shower and a cold beer. That's a true meaning of life. This is a zombie game, and it's pretty graphic. There's a whole story behind this, but I'll talk about that when we get past dialogue. Wonder if anything happened in the world today. I hate it when there's a big fire or a riot, and I don't know about it until way after everybody else. It scared the hell out of me. Am I supposed to click on it? Oh. Who's calling this late at night? Hello, this is Cole. Cole, it's Cougar. Or Cougar. Cougar. Doc? What are you talking about? It's the middle of the night, man. My new invention is so amazing, it's gonna knock your socks off. Again, Doc? Remember the last time? You pumped so much blood into an artificial heart it exploded. There was blood everywhere. I couldn't wash it out with my clothes. Even thinking about it now makes me kind of sick. Interesting character development. It's really late, Doc. How about tomorrow? This can't wait. If you don't come, I'll tell Terry about you and Sheila. Interesting, I guess. I wonder if you can give me a menu. Right click? No. Hope I don't have to use the function keys. Because, these Japanese PCs have a much different keyboard layout and stuff like that. But it's not horribly different, but it is different enough to where certain keys are in different spots. It's such a pain that Doc knows about me and Sheila. Harry finds out. Nah, I can't think about that. Maybe I can convince Sheila to tell him soon, though. That's a problem for another night. I gotta make sure Doc's okay. Hope that crazy old man hasn't hurt himself. Or anybody else. Now, there's no mouse or anything, so far, I guess we just have to wait until we have actual freedom of movement. Doc, did you wait out here for me? Yeah, the neighbors are a little upset with me. I don't want you yelling and letting them know I'm here. Okay, let's turn that up a little bit more. I sort of something screams at me. I'm closing the stream. Cool. Everything you're about to see, you can't tell anyone. Got it? Of course, Doc. What did you come up with this time? I'm kind of excited to see what this is about, but let's get in there. Doc, your lab is nuts. The equipment in here must cost $1 million. Well, I have spent some money, but it's the only thing that gives me joy after Kira died. You know, being a story about zombies, I'm hoping this isn't going where I think it's going. Sorry, Doc. I didn't mean to bring that up. Don't you worry about me. I'm just a rambling old man. Huh? What's that? Doc, did you hear something just now? Like a high-pitched moan or a... Are we 10 minutes in yet? Don't show me something... A baby screaming? Cole, watch out! Do not show me, or... Get down! Damn, Doc. Did you just shoot that cat? Cole, were you bitten? Were you scratched at all? No, I think I'm okay. No blood, no pain? Can't say the same about the cat. Wait a sec. Isn't that your cat? Yes, that is Schrodinger. Oh, she's a nice cat. Why'd she attack me? Why'd you shoot her? Cole, listen to me. That cat died a week ago. You're messing with me, Doc. I just saw her jump at me not 2 minutes ago. You know, I keep saying I'm not going to play visual novels, but that's what a lot of these adventure games are, unfortunately for me. So here we are. She had rabies, right? It's okay, Doc. I'm not going to report you. Wanted to move my mic a little bit higher, so I'm not looking down all the time. Oh, Schrodinger did not have rabies. Sure, Doc, but if she didn't have rabies and she died a week ago, how come you just shot her with a gun tonight? Damn it, Cole! A week ago, Schrodinger died of feline senile dementia. It was definitely not rabies. When I found Schrodinger dead, I used her to test a small sample of my reanimation serum. Reanimation serum? Doc, are you saying you brought her back from the dead? She was an excellent test subject. Although she had died of old age, I knew I would miss her. Doc, in the real world, you can't bring animals back to life. I don't care how much lab equipment you buy. You probably just found a similar cat. I understand, Cole. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. I'm proud of you for not believing me. However, I do need you to accept facts as facts. Doc, what are you doing? I will prove to you beyond a shadow of a doubt that serum works. Ugh. This is going exactly where I thought it was going to go, and I don't think I like it. Are we 10 minutes in yet? 'Cause that's usually the time where the dumb YouTube, bot stops checking for certain material. It's still going to block me anyway because it's sensitive stuff, but... You agree that she's dead? It would be very strange for a cat to survive a 9mm bullet, yes? Doc, I believe you. Let's just take a break and talk about this. No, you don't. You think I'm going mad. But in a moment, you will change your mind. This syringe contains the reanimation serum. Please observe your watch. According to my data, it takes exactly 13 seconds to work. Begin. I don't like this. This is very weird. Did it move? No way. You didn't really bring that thing back to life? What the hell? As you see, that is no mere muscle spasm or rigor mortis. It is regaining its bodily functions. But there's no way this could be real. Realistically, never do this. You know, if it seems like a good idea, it's not. Even if it is, you know, from fictional movies and stuff, don't try it. I wouldn't want to take that chance. You're perfectly sane. It is the universe that was crazy. Crazy that we accepted death for so long. Oh boy. It's kind of what they all say, isn't it? The Nobel Prize? We can get past the cat attacking us. I cannot announce before I know the serum is safe. It's not. Spoiler alert. There are some unpleasant side effects. Erratic, violent behaviors manifest almost instantly after exposure. You don't say. This is all very cliche. It is the 1990s, the early 90s, so I'm guessing stuff like... What was it called? Not Dawn of the Dead, something of the Dead, whatever. Romero was very much alive back then, I think, when his movies started coming out. Yes, zombie is a good word. That is why the serum cannot be announced. If it were to be used on humans... As you can see by poor Schrodinger, the resuscitated creature returns if possessed by the devil. I've never heard of cats, even rabid cats, attacking a human being with the intent to kill. Oh, I'm losing it slightly. I wonder what made her attack. Was it just madness or something else? I forgot to mention, the serum seems to improve physical strength. Hysterical strength? Muscles have many times the power required to break our bones, but ordinary creatures are normally unable to access this strength. Isn't that like, what's the word? Not dopamine, but... You know, when you're in an extreme situation, you kind of react unconsciously, and you get stronger than you actually are. But the serum seems to erase that creature's survival instinct, allowing them to access that strength at all times. Oh, great. So you made a zombie serum that makes them into super zombies. Officer, Mr. Cougar, this is Jack from the 16th Precinct. Precinct. Jeez. Open up, Mr. Cougar. Such a weird name. Doc, it's the cops. What are we gonna do? Mr. Cougar, please open the door. Stay here, Cole. Hide the cat in the fridge. Don't let it bite you. I feel like we're glossing over the fact that he keeps saying don't let it touch you or bite you or claw you or anything like that. Hell, even just clawing is what he said. He didn't just say bite you before. So this already doesn't seem very fun of a universe right now. Okay, Doc. Yeah, we're grabbing that thing with a damn hole. The walls are so thin I can make out the whole conversation. Mr. Cougar, we received some complaints from your neighbors about some noise. There's a lot of cats in the neighborhood. They're always fighting, ha. Imagine calling the cops on your neighbor because of some cats. Mr. Cougar, your neighbors have been calling in complaints about some kind of screaming every day for a week. I just came by to make sure everything was alright. Yeah, I'm guessing the cat isn't the only thing that has serum in it. Well, as you can see, I'm fine down now. I never heard any screams. Is that so? If you don't mind, then if I take a look around and make sure everything's okay. This isn't even that scary. I don't know why I'm even anxious for. Oh, that's fine. I've got a visitor over, so the sooner we can get this over with. Of course, Mr. Cougar. Am I going to see what Jack looks like? This is your bedroom? No, this belonged to my wife. I haven't had the heart to clean it up since she passed away. Well, no trouble in here. We're going to see his wife, aren't we? The research here is very important, so please don't move any papers. Sure, Mr. Cougar. I don't need to touch anything. What's behind this door? That's my lab, where my guest is waiting. Mind if I check it out when I'm done in this room? Come on, Doc. Exercise your rights. Oh, that's fine. You've seen almost the whole place. Oh, what an idiot. Does it even matter if they find me? Are these pictures of your family? No, these are some of the great brains of the 20th century. Von Neumann, Einstein, Bohr. Interesting. Oh look, it's Jack. Why does he look like he's gonna turn into a zombie? Oh god, please. Don't let the cat bite him. Cole, this is the detective from Precinct 16. I've seen quite a few zombie movies that begin with a damn dumb test animal biting a human in an enclosed space. And I always hated those movies for many reasons. And not because they were bad. Alright, call me Jack. Jack Keithman. I hope I'm not interrupting anything important. I was just on my way to a party when I passed by to see how the doc was doing. I understand. What kind of research do you do here, Mr. Cougar? Oh, I study cancer cells. A bit strange, I know, but it's hard for an old man to keep up with the times. It's not very strange. Huh? What was that voice? Feral cats outside? They're always fighting. I think my neighbors dump food back there on purpose. After they eat, they go digging in the cemetery for dessert. Right. Better watch out or you'll be the second course. I think I'm done here. Please, Mr. Cougar, let me know if you do notice anything. We will. It's that noise again. I think it's coming from your refrigerator. No, that fridge is full of medicine. Nothing that screams. Well, that sounds like the noise your neighbors described. Can I open this fridge? It's gonna happen. Oh, we're gonna have to kill Jack. Yes. I don't mind. I have nothing to hide. Doc, what the hell are you doing? It would be suspicious to refuse. Don't worry. I'll only give Schrodinger enough serum for 2 minutes of life. That cat isn't alive. Why is it making so much noise? That didn't scare me. It was just a very loud noise. I see why the music is so low in volume now. Doc, the cop is. What, a stupid little cat did that? Are you kidding me? We gotta get him to a hospital. It's too late. Schrodinger severed his carotid artery. Jack was dead before he hit the ground. A beautifully precise blow. What about the cat? Schrodinger is dead too. She used her last moments to slash Jack's throat. We're just gonna skip past all that and... okay. What? Doc, they're gonna think we did this. We're not murderers. None of this is our fault. It was an accident. I'm gonna turn it up because I don't know if you can hear the background stuff, but nothing else better scream out at me. Doc, snap out of it. We gotta call the police and tell them the truth. They won't believe us. I've known you for years and you didn't even believe me. We'll be convicted before the investigation even begins. They'll say I'm crazy. You were high on drugs. Oh, come on, Cougar. Stop being an idiot. Yeah, what are we gonna do? If the cop had a radio, they'll find his body in the first place they look. Huh? His throat. I think Schrodinger bit it. Oh my god. The best course of action would be to, just burn the entire damn lab at this point. Cat and corpse. And all of us, too. There better not be a jump scare from this. What does it matter? Focus, Doc. No, it's important. The serum is based on a blood-borne, extremely contagious virus. A single bite or scratch was enough to transmit the original virus. If the same is true of the reanimation serum. So you based your zombie serum on a virus that spreads through the bloodstream. To be fair, I don't see how that affects saliva or scratching, but I guess the virus or whatever is just on you at all times if you have it. I don't think they really thought this through. I don't think it really matters. It's a zombie flick. It doesn't really need, logic. There's a wide range of possible outcomes. The dose was low. The serum has never been used on humans before. The null hypothesis seems likely, but he's not moving. This is good, yeah? The serum takes 13 seconds to... I don't know why I'm stumbling on words. Although there are many factors, The human body contains far more blood and brain mass than a cat. A bite or scratch is not an injection. It's not. As for the effects, well, Schrodinger was a wild beast. Domesticated, yeah, but hardly comparable to the rational, logical mind of a human being. Not one who's dead. So it makes cats into crazy killers, but not people? I believe that's a reasonable possibility. Certainly if we were to test the serum, there's no time like the present. You want to bring him back to life? I guess if it's that or the death penalty. No, this isn't good. If it goes badly, shoot him with my gun. Okay. Oh, you're not gonna make me actually shoot him, are you? It's 5-second mark. It's been 5 minutes. 10-second mark. Oh, I thought that was a timer. 15-second mark. That timer is going pretty fast. I don't know what that's about. Gonna jump scare me, are you? It's just an old man's dream after all. This heartbeat is pissing. Jeez. Jack, is that you? Are you alive? Officer? Officer Jack. You remember me, Mr. Cougar? Can you understand me? There was an accident. Are you alright? Ah! Watch out, Doc. Bullets aren't slowing him down, Doc. Oh, run for it. I'm not leaving you, Doc. Come on, then. Why are we running? Shoot him in the head. Nice. Ah, we made it to the cemetery. Yeah, we can lose him in there. There shouldn't be anyone around. Oh man, Cole looks like he'd be a protagonist in House of the Dead. I thought you said humans weren't supposed to be violent. It was a hypothesis. After all, our ancestors were primates. That's not what you said, Doc. What's in your bag? My reanimation serum. My life's work. Oh, no. Is he gonna drop it in the cemetery? Are we gonna wake up everybody else? No, Doc. Are you okay? Well. There it is. Doc, we gotta go. But my serum. You can make more, Doc. I believe in you. Come on. This is how it begins. But it's only one gravestone. That looks freaky. I know we haven't played many PC 98 or even Sharp 68,000 or 6800 games, but what the hell is that? But the animation and sprite work, all of it is just beautiful back in the 90s. Look at this intro, that looks great. Big ups to Fairy Tail. They told them they couldn't make... this is the intro that I saw, the title screen. It's the Nightmare Collection. So back in the 90s, there was a little controversy, quote unquote. It was just... Fairy Tail is known for making indecent visual novels and adventure games back in the day. And there was a thing in Japan where a miner snuck in and stole one of their games, I guess. And politicians, you know, as they are, went in a frenzy about it, even though it was the dumbass kid's fault, but they pretty much went on a really big rant and all that about 18+ games. So Fairy Tail stopped making eroge or hentai games. And they made the Nightmare Collection, which is just a Western approved style violence, which is gore, blood, death, whatever. Not that it has anything to do back in the day, but it's the same sentiment that they have in the West, where it's like anything is fine as long as it's not nudity or sex, because that's you know, extreme violence is apparently fine, perfectly fine for kids, just not, you know, anything sexual. But I'm getting beside the point. So they had like a couple of years of this before they went back to making their hentai games, which good on them. But yeah, and that's how we got the Nightmare Collection, which has other games, but the only one I saw translated was Dead of the Brain, Part 1 at least. So, in we go. We made it, Doc. What the hell are we gonna do? You just unleashed a fucking zombie apocalypse on us. The worst, in my opinion, kind of apocalypse. Especially if it's a virus or viral infection. I'd rather end myself in the game than have to deal with that apocalypse. Hell, I'd rather a meteor came down on me than have this happen. Calm down. Doc, you saw the zombie? He wants to kill us. And the cops want to arrest us. And then kill us. Well, it's not that. Yeah, it's a hyperbole. The serum is a prototype with a limited lifespan. Soon, I don't know why I read it like that. Just like Schrodinger, he will return to his natural state. After he expires, we go find his corpse, make sure everything is okay. Obviously, he's gonna go bite people and you're gonna see what happens. Doc, what about the cops? If they find you next to Jack's body? I have run from the future for too long. Let the police do their worst. You were right all along. You should have told them the truth. You can't go alone. I'm not afraid of the police either. We'll fix this. Yeah, we'll fix this together. Although, there is one other potentially troubling possibility. You're scaring me, Doc. Say something. Oh, okay, now we can play. Okay, look, talk, get. We can't do much right now. We can just, okay. No, don't do that. Cancel. This is how a lot of adventure games played back in the day. It was, you know, you had buttons, you look, talk, grab, move, stuff like that. So if you've never seen one before, is this kind of it? Can I look at stuff, or can I just... No, it's not one of those where you can look at everything. Okay, Doc. My legs are burning from running all the way here. I was so busy running, I didn't notice how grim Doc was looking. He seems uncharacteristically serious. And I have played a few, like, Eroge, and a lot of them have, like, you know, you can interact with things multiple times before something happens, but this one seems more clear-cut. Only has two things when you talk to him, or look at him. Doc, you ever seen Dawn of the Dead? It's about a guy who brings a single zombie back to life. Yeah, I knew it. This is where we were going with it. Yeah, and that lone zombie is enough to cause a cascading infection that soon turns New York City into a zombie-scape. The zombie in that movie died when the police shot him. Why didn't Jack die? The movie was fiction. In reality, you cannot reanimate muscles, pump blood, or heal bones. Only the brain is truly brought back to life. In Dawn of the Dead, the zombies died to bullets, but in real life, that cop in Doc's lab must have taken 20 shots and not even flinched. Oh, great. It's already a horrible situation to be in with a viral infection loose, but the fact that you can't kill the zombie with normal means, it's... You might as well not even want to be here at all. Only the brain. You mean Jack is still rotting? Still dead? Only his brain is alive? That's terrible. Is it? I wonder myself what life truly is. The reanimation serum is the most passable imitation of life anybody has ever made. But you're right. Later we'll make sure to find and secure Jack's corpse before anything bad happens. Okay. What if Officer Jack attacks someone else? If the virus spreads... Sheila. Cole, open the door. That's Sheila's voice. We have to let her in. Cole, please don't say anything about her problem. Get a little dark in here, so I hope you can still see me. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to turn on the lights. It's not very Halloweenish. Oh, Sheila looks really nice. Sheila's shaking. What could have made her so scared? Oh no. It's hard to believe this is happening. We have to hope things don't get worse. We're gonna turn on the TV and you're gonna see what happens. Sheila, I just stopped by to discuss something with Cole. I can... No, don't go outside. You should hear this too. I knew it. What happened? You look like you saw a ghost. Cole, I almost died out there. Thank God you were here. Hold on. What happened? Oh, we're only 30 minutes in and all hell is broken loose. I had just gotten off the train when suddenly something got really strange. It's been a strange night for all of us, young lady. Windows were broken everywhere, streetlights were out. A couple of drunks came up to me. At least I thought they were drunk. Oh God, why is my heart beating so loud? She's out of breath. I wonder what happened. Alright. They hurt you? There was blood running down their faces, and the stench of decay was awful. I didn't stick around to find out what they wanted. Huh? I don't think it was makeup. It looked too realistic, and the blood. It was awful. I didn't know what to do, so I came here. How could this happen? It hasn't even been an hour. How could it have spread so quickly? But Sheila's description is too detailed to be coincidence. She's definitely was attacked by zombies. It seems impossible. It hasn't even been an hour since... Cole, what's that look for? Those guys you saw, they were zombies. Doc made a reanimation serum and gave it to his cat. And then the cat killed the cop, and the cop... Well, we tried to revive the cop, and, well, now... It's not funny, Cole. Sheila, he's telling the truth. I was sure that the reanimation serum would expire before, but Officer Jack hurts anyone. Doc, you did this? The police are gonna investigate him when they find out. Yep, our problems are much larger now than the police, I'm afraid. Nothing new. I don't know if you hear it, but the sound effects for when the dialogue comes up, it changes depending on the person you're talking to. You know, kind of to indicate, because there was no voice acting, so... Some games do this, and I do appreciate that, but I gotta sneeze. With that out of the way. A virus that turns people into zombies. How could you? Oh God, I saw something out of the corner of my eye. Anyway. Okay, it's just me. This is no time for blame. We need to let the police know everything we do. Since when have they done anything for anyone? Oh, come on. We can't do much on our own. We'll call the authorities and tell them what happened. Tell them this is all the tragic incident. Well, we're in Japan, so literally quarantine the entire damn area. Haven't you two done enough? Just call the police before things get any worse, Cole. Okay. Oh, I can just... Doc's right. We have to let the police sort this out. It's out of our control now. Well, if it spread that quickly to regular people on the train that she saw, then I don't think... Yeah. There are no available operators right now. Please stay on the line until we can connect you. I'm losing it. This happened last time I called 911 too. Phone isn't working. I'll try hanging up and calling again. It's no good. Phones aren't working at all. Something must have happened. They're too busy to talk to us. That could be good? Maybe if you try calling them back in a few. Sheila's right. We should just stay put and wait for the police phones to open up. Man, if the phones aren't working, I don't think that's a good thing. You know? We have to hope things don't get worse. Sheila's looking calm now, though. Okay, they got nothing to say. Let's, anything else we can do? Can I... Okay, let's try again. This time it's gonna work. Hello? Anyone there? What happened? There's no dial tone. The phone's dead. Oh, oh Jesus. I'm sorry, I never imagined it'd follow us all the way here. That's not Jack. Doc, that's not the policeman from before. Cole, give me my gun. It's our only chance. Right, Sheila, get out of the way. Oh, I hope nothing happens to her. Oh man, this animation is so clean. Doc, it ain't working. Why won't you die? Doc, we gotta leave. Why won't this thing fucking die? Oh man, I love the Doc. We gotta get the hell out of here. Oh jeez. Everyone. All these people. They're zombies. My calculations. How could it have gone so wrong? Is it because... I mean, the cop could have attacked everyone he saw, but like... I tried to tell you guys. Huh? I mean, I guess the serum affected the cemetery, but only one dude crawled out. I mean, I guess it could have grown exponentially. These things that do tend to happen in zombie scenarios, but it won't be easy to navigate the streets. Our only hope is the police. The nearest station on foot is the 16th precinct. Why are we assuming that... In the cemetery, the house? Where's the precinct? Is that it? Or is this the apartment we were at? Why are we assuming that the precinct is safe? Feels like we've run a marathon. It never seemed as far during the day. This car belongs to the station, but there's no one in it. Man, how desperate do you have to be to dumpster dive the police station? Not desperate, but ingenious. They reassemble the shredded police documents and sell them to interested parties. Okay. 16th precinct. There's a light on the second floor. There's probably slacking up out there instead of answering phones. It's a formidable police building. 2 floors high and full of cops. I never imagined I'd willingly walk into one. Shit, I don't even think we're safe anywhere. If a simple zombie could just break through a wall knowing we were there, I think we're effed. The entrance is pretty big. Let's hope that means there's a lot of cops inside. Go? Okay. Time to talk to the police. Let's hope they don't shoot us. That's right. What the hell? Doc, the zombies. I've already been here. Well, they could have taken the easy way out. What a way to go. Even a whole police station couldn't stop them. Should we be here? The smell of this place. If I think about it, I might get sick. Damn, all the guns are empty. There's casings everywhere, but not a single bullet left. Everyone's head has been opened. Well, they were originally human beings. They may have an instinctual understanding of human weakness. But why? Why kill humans? There must be a reason behind it all. I think I'm beginning to understand. For now, though, it seems we're on our own. There could be other survivors. We have to help them if we can. Good thought. Where... Doc, are these corpses gonna become, you know, not corpses? I don't think so. Their brains are splattered across the room without an intact brain. Reanimation serum cannot work. I guess that makes sense. Hello? Policeman. Are you alive? Please say something if you're alive. I don't think so. Now I feel a little silly. I'm trying to think, what could we even do? What does it even matter? Can't go anywhere? Can we move? Talk? Look? At the door? They killed the desk officer. He probably died first. Might not have known that was what was happening. One of the zombies slammed the cop against that wall so hard his head exploded open. I can't imagine how strong he'd have to be. There could be other survivors. We have to help them if we can. Good thought. Okay, can we go somewhere now? No? What do you want me to do? Use, go, can't get, can't move. Look at the door. Go back. No? There's gotta be something here. The blood is still fresh. Means the zombies can't have gone far. Wonder how many zombies there were. Surely a whole station could have been a single one. Alright. But none of these guys look like zombies. Did they really not stop a single zombie? Okay, I'm running out of things to click. So the walls are covered in bullet holes. Typical police marksmanship. If the zombies really are immortal, nah, that's too awful to think about. This is like some extreme. I can't go anywhere, by the way. Talk. No, what if I... No, nothing. I'm trying to think of what to do. I can't go anywhere. I can't move either. I can only look for now. Maybe there's something I didn't look at. The light is off. Sheila, can you flick the switch? Well, I think the power's out. The switch doesn't do anything. There was a light on the second floor. Maybe someone's holed up there. I'm gonna check it out. Oh, brother. Well, at least I know this is gonna have some spicy scenes, but they're not gonna be any gruesome, like, disgusting shit. Because this game is mostly, zombie horror themed. Although that's not, that doesn't have a really good track record when it comes to, you know, HENTAI. This gun is, I'm afraid, quite useless now that it is out of. Oh my god. I'm not even really afraid of this, but it's getting me pretty anxious. Okay, so he and Sheila are together, but there's also Terry, who's with her, or maybe they haven't broken up yet. If you guys run into trouble, just scream and I'll be here in a second. Same to you. Oh, jeez. The lights are still on. Maybe somebody managed to survive up here. 5 doors in all. I'm not sure which one had the lights on. The store seems the same as all the others. The store's a little different. I guess they don't hold prisoners here. I don't see any cells. It's a fire extinguisher. Everybody needs one. Oh god. You're gonna want me to... Yeah. Let's check out this room. It's the chief's office. Looks like the zombies didn't make it in here. Thankfully. Let's look around. Illuminated quite well. When we were outside, the light didn't seem this bright. There's a phone, a pen holder, a nameplate, and a single piece of paper on the desk. Maybe I should try calling someone. A memo? What does it say? Central Hotel 216. Evacuation point. Is that where everyone is? Maybe there's hope after all. That the American flag is proudly on display. I wonder how much it costs to buy all these flags. Okay, so we're in the US. I thought we were in Japan. There was a lighter, an ashtray. This is no time for a break. They're waiting for me. 216. Let's see if we can get a hold of anyone. No, we can't. Grab the phone. Okay, what if I... Oh, it's empty. I guess I don't need it after all. Okay. The American flag is heavier than it looks. I don't think I have the strength to haul this around. It'd be a better idea if you grab the pole and use it. Okay, well, there's nothing here, so let's go back. Something is gonna come out at me here, and I'm not gonna like it. We're gonna leave this door for last. This one, too. This door's already open and bloody. I didn't mean to click on it. This is a conference room? I guess police need to have meetings, too. Is that a flare? I'll take that. I can't get yet? Okay. Emergency flashlight in case of power failure. I'm really prepared for anything. Do I want a flashlight? Of course I do. I can explore dark places. City looks strangely calm. Maybe the zombies have all given up. You wish. Nothing here yet. We can check out the other rooms that probably wouldn't have let me look at because it's dark. Let me save. I get the feeling something's gonna jump out at me at some point, and I don't like it. This door, my hands are shaking. Feels like the door to death itself. Jeez. Jump scares weren't really that prevalent back in 1992, so I'm not super, worried, but at the same time, a super loud noise will get me, and I hope you can hear that heartbeat in the background. It's not super loud, but it's getting to me a little bit. Let me look around in chat. Maybe there's something new. I don't know. I haven't been looking. But, yeah. Alright, let's get right back to it. Papers are soaking in the pools of blood. The fight was so violent, all this stuff got knocked over. No one managed to escape. How many zombies were there? He didn't even have a gun. Though why should he? There's no safer place than a police station. He must have been attacked from behind, then died before he could get out of his chair. There was a radio for talking with patrol cars. Maybe I should try to warn someone. It's easy to see what happened here. There's blood everywhere. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference to them. Some of the man's blood hasn't dried yet. Can't have been that long since he died. Looking through the desks, I can't find anything of interest. Clock seems to be working. It's showing the current time. It's about 8 something. I think the machine can be used to call patrol cars. I might be able to figure out how it works. Doesn't look too complicated. Oh, I clicked outside the game. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Yeah, they're dead. Let's see if we can talk to anyone on the machine. No? Stay. Move, use. I'll call a police car on the radio. Hello? Is anyone out there? Hello? Is this thing on? Brains? There's somebody out there. It works. What? Send more cops. What? That's not a cop. Wow. That voice on the radio, it's like a portal to hell. Is it like this everywhere? Wait, that voice wanted brains. And everyone's brains have been eaten. Is that what the zombies are after? Maybe human brains are the only food they can live on. if you call that living. Is that where Doc's calculations went wrong? I'm not touching that radio again. What if it brings more zombies here? This is so messed up. I finally get what the zombies want. I gotta tell the doc when I get the chance. So, this is actually the worst scenario you could probably... We're gonna check out this door and then the last one. I don't like how they're half open, but... You've got zombies that can... You know, are superhuman strength. They reanimate pretty quickly. They transmit their virus through saliva, blood, scratching. They literally eat brains. And they can speak, which means they have some semblance of intelligence left. This has got to be one of the worst zombie-like scenarios you could probably be in. And the amount of time that this thing is spread already, it's only been like a couple hours maybe. There's already blood on this door. This scenario is already infinitely worse than... the hell happened to him? Than something like 28 Days Later, which is probably the scariest like zombie situation you could probably find yourself in. Oh god. The zombies made it into the interrogation room. I don't think he was killed by a zombie. Oh, maybe he was. The zombies ate his brain like chunky soup. He's holding a handgun in his right hand. He must have died shooting. Can't stop myself from looking at the head. The more I look at it, the more I get sick. Not even one in the chamber. He must have fired until he ran out, and he kept pulling the trigger. Everything on the desk has been knocked off. Must have been a brief struggle. He was probably working late on some paperwork. At least he got one last cigarette. The desk hasn't moved at least. I think it's attached to the floor. Okay, there's... I clicked outside of the game again. I don't mean to do that. It's just my mouse isn't all that. Now the corpse is on the ground floor. Did the zombies eat their brains too? Can I at least... Okay. Is there anything for me to get? Because you're giving me the choice to get something, but... Maybe I could use some sort of shield, but the dead deserve some dignity, don't they? You're telling me to get, but there's nothing here to get, so let's get out of here. We have the flashlight. I think that would have been it. Oh god, alright. It smells like gunpowder, but I can't see anything. I have a flashlight. Yeah, use flashlight. Oh, brother. I want to look around some more. There's a trail of blood on the floor. It leads to the back of the room. There's some kind of desk and maybe another room back there. The blood's still a little wet. This must be recent. I don't want to go back until I finish searching everywhere. I better be careful. That trail of blood could belong to a dead police officer or a live zombie. I'm not gonna die because I got careless. How do I go? Can we not? I'm clicking, but I don't think it's gonna let me go. Get, talk, look, use. I can't. Okay, I haven't looked everywhere else, is what you're telling me. So there's something here that I haven't looked at. Uh-huh. Jesus. Okay, that's gotta be it here. Yeah, maybe there was nobody in here, so let's go back. Maybe there could have been something. Why did that load so slow? But yeah, zombies didn't make it in here. There's gotta be something in here. The lighter didn't do anything. Okay, we can go to the Central Hotel. I was thinking we could use the phone, but apparently not. We can't even talk in here, so... Yeah, and the lighter doesn't work. The flag also doesn't work. There's nothing else in here that I can use. Yeah. Not even the trophy, so there's nothing here, really. Alright, go back to all the other rooms one by one. Something has gotta happen. I mean, we came in here, we talked to the radio, and... Yep. There's gotta be something else in here that I'm missing. Yeah, they're dead. Look. Yeah, the papers. Nothing of interest? Nope. Nothing in the blinds. Nothing back there. I think this is it. Let's go to the next room. Because I think we already looked at everything. We inspected all of it. Can I just grab that? I guess not. Okay. Maybe there was something in here. Nope, he's just gonna say the same thing. Yep. Maybe his watch? His wallet. Damn. Could have really used a gun, even if it only slowed the zombies down for a bit. Okay, he's got nothing. This whole place has nothing. His chair's leg is broken. Must have snapped during the fight. Nothing but drawers and some files. He doesn't have a brain. Yeah, I've already inspected everything I needed. What if I just go back to the dock and tell him about whatever? Nope, there's no way back. Save my game. Okay, well, go back in here. Did we check this room? No, we did not. The police armory. I don't see any weapons. Did they all get used in the zombie attack? Huh, there really isn't a single weapon here. I don't want to go back there until I've finished searching everywhere else. We've already looked at everything, though. There's nothing here for me to look at. Am I already stuck in progression? No, there's nothing here. And we checked everything. We can get something here. I guess they just wanted me to... They thought I could interact with the fire extinguisher. Maybe they thought that'd be a thing you could want to click on, but... I can't use anything. What am I supposed to do now? This is where it would help to have people in the chat. But I guess can't even have that. Okay, we can only look, get, can't use. Can't go back, as you can see. I'm at a loss here. I think we've already clicked on everything, so... Yeah, the whole point here would have been to take the flashlight. There's nothing else here to look at. So I don't think it's this room. There's got to be something in the president's room that maybe I'm missing, but I've already clicked on everything. This room would have been only for the radio. This one, there was nothing in there. Why is it so slow when it does that? Talk, get. Probably they want me to interact with the lighter and figure out that you can't. It's just one of those things developers do just to give you the illusion of choice. Yeah, I can't get anything. Yeah, the lighter doesn't do anything. Room 216 on the Central Hotel doesn't do anything. Can we not just grab the pole that it's stuck to? It's still a weapon. But yeah, there's nothing here. Talk, look. Glad to be in America. We can't look at the trophies for some reason. Can't look at the phone. Expensive chair. I don't even think we looked at the chair. Maybe, no, not the sign. Okay, that's no. And that's it. We have literally interacted with every single thing we could have. Like, I don't think there's anything else. I don't want to go back there until I finish searching everywhere else. Why won't you let me go? Time to oh my god. Investigate the back room. Oh god. It's been an hour. And the world has already gone to shit. A trail of blood ended. But I don't see anyone. Oh, if this isn't a jump scare and a half, then it's empty. Damn. I thought there would at least be some cleaning supplies. Yeah, these shelves are also empty. Maybe the police do need more funding. It's a small window on the second floor. I don't think anyone's getting through here. You'd be surprised. A generic office desk. There is definitely a zombie in here. As soon as I turn around or something's gonna happen. There's nothing in here after all. Can't just ignore that pool of blood. Thought I heard some noise behind me. There it is. Oh, and it's a cop, too. Look at that sprite work. This is it. This is the end. I'm gonna die because I got caught in the dead end. Doc said only the brain is stored reanimated. Somebody can get to that. Break his brain. Why are we just looking? Game over. Alright, continue. Okay. All we can do is look. Yeah, all we can do is look. I don't want to touch that thing's hand. It's a cool, clammy hand, whatever. So many teeth. There's nothing wrong with the smell. Doc said the brain is truly animated, but somebody get to that. I want to destroy the thing's brain, but I'm gonna reach it with my bare hands. You don't. We have a flashlight. What am I supposed to do? Okay, let's interact with everything again. I have to be missing something. Yep, keep talking. Oh, this zombie's bleeding all over me. Now it's time to run. Just broke his damn eyeballs. I don't think I wanted to see that. Oh, this guy, he doesn't give up. Fuck, where did I fall down? Move, this is bad. I have to go, go, go. What is that? Something there? Grab it. Get... It's a gun. Must have fallen behind the shelf. I ran out of time. Okay, now I know what to do. I wasn't paying attention to the timer. Alright, dipshit. The eyes. Technically, we might already be infected, you know. The blood could have gotten in our nails or whatever. You know how that stuff works. Alright. There's something there. Got the gun. I missed. Are you kidding me? I was trying to skip the dialogue. Okay. Well, we know what to do. I know coming back here was a stupid fucking idea. Well, we broke his eyes. How is he even coming after me still? Huh. So that's their weakness. I have to let the others know. Okay, that was kind of obvious. Shoot the head. Huh? Where'd everybody go? The detective. I don't think he's okay. Ah, it's Sheila's voice. Coming from behind the door marked police records. I can hear voices from this direction. But why? How could it spread so quickly? The drug is based on a virus. A single bite is enough to spread the infection. Okay, so it's not through blood only, which is what he kind of alluded to at the beginning. I should never have made such a terrible creation. I have broken all the rules of medicine. Mr. Cougar, you can't focus on that now. We have to figure out how to survive. Sheila's right, Doc. You can regret your stupid mistakes later. Right now, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. So what did you find on the second floor? Oh, good and bad things. What are they looking at? Some financial records on the city's biggest corpos. But how is that going to help anyone? It's very detailed records of the city. It's the police records room. There must be decades of police reports in here along with whatever looks important. They're probably trying to look for, you know, a way out. Doc seems quite agitated. I wonder what he's thinking. I don't have to read all this. I'm glad I didn't take Sheila to the second floor. What if she'd been hurt? She doesn't deserve to be caught up in the madness. Not like Doc and me. Doc looks pretty depressed. Despite what he said, I think he blames himself for all this. But we don't need him worrying about the past right now. Definitely. Doc, I've discovered the zombie's weak point. Really? I was attacked in the second floor armory. I went looking for a machine gun or a shotgun, but all the shelves were empty. And when I turned back... Did you get bitten? Yeah, I'm fine. Better than the zombie. I crushed his eyes, but he still chased after me. I don't think they see people like... I don't think they see people like... Yeah, they can see in different ways. Perhaps they have a sixth sense. Maybe a sixth sense that leads them to attack humans. That doesn't make any sense. Huh? What are you looking at? There are maps of the city. We're trying to figure out where to go. So many maps. I've never even heard of these. Why would the cops have these? This place. Someone circled it. It says Central Hotel. That's it. I just remembered. There was a memo in the chief's office saying that everyone should evacuate there. Then the police are doing something. I guess in the span of like a couple hours, somebody did get the gist of what's going on and they made plans, but nobody here really lasted long enough to follow on those plans. Maybe if we go there will be other survivors. Could people have already evacuated there? Maybe it's not so bad after all. So, how did you defeat the creature? There was a gun that had fallen behind a shelf. I shot it in the head and its whole skull exploded. Fascinating. Without the brain, the reanimated body was left directionless. A ship without a captain. And I found out those things are going after human brains. It's the only thing they care about. They're driven to devour them. Of course, Cole. You're a genius. You may have just saved us all. It was nothing. You're the real genius, Doc. After all, you invented this serum. Anyway, now that we know how to kill him, we might survive this thing. We just need to be accurate and have long enough range weapons to not get touched on the way to the brain. But Doc, why are they eating human brains? What does it mean? The medicine lasts only a few minutes. They require the specific composition present only in the human brain to sustain continuous function. In other words, if they do not consume human brains, they will die. They're trying to stay alive, just like us. Not exactly like us, no. Without a working digestive tract, they cannot eat. But the analogy is functional. But if they don't have digestive tract, then eating brains doesn't really mean anything. It still doesn't make any sense. Okay, Sheila wants to go, that's right. There are still many mysteries to solve. It will require some research. For now, perhaps we should move on. Get the hell out of here, more like. Alright. We're gonna get the hell out of here, and when I get the next chance to save, we'll take it. Whoa, is that a sword? I've never seen one in real life. Are you gonna take it? We're gonna do something? Where's the sword? Oh, Doc, is that a sword? Yeah, I found it in the evidence room. It's a Japanese katana. They must have taken it off a really crazy guy. Do you know how to use a sword? My niece loves Kurosawa films. We watched them together for years. I'm thinking of giving the sword a name. What do you think of Rashomon? That's the really old samurai black and white films. Just be careful with that thing, Doc. Now, I don't think slicing is your problem. I think piercing the brain is probably what you want. Did you find something on the second floor? Oh, it's just a broken flashlight. It was working for a little while but then I dropped it. I should get rid of it. I don't need to be carrying around useless stuff. Is that it? Can we not do anything else now? No. I've never heard of Central Hotel before. Do you all know where it is? You don't? It's an internationally featured hotel. The president of Japan is going to stay there when he visits in a few months. From the map, it looks like it's a big building. It's going to be a good place to evacuate if the police can secure it. Where is it? It's on the Needle River, near the bridge. I think I can get us there with this map. Cole, look at this map. Alright. Uh-huh. You're gonna show me the map? Oh, should we take this? Yeah, but we can't lug around a book that big. Just tear out the page. The Needle River flows down this way, and the hotel is right here. Right on the riverside. Alright, Doc. Don't forget the sword. This looks like it's about to be a doozy. Shit. Oh, wow. They already started doing stuff with it. Oh, it's still building. Okay. It's under construction. Scaffolding covers are blowing in the wind like sails in a storm. But are they rescue sails or pirate sails? It looks like construction isn't done yet. Well, it's been a few hours and you see how the zombies are. Unless they figure out exactly what to do. Then yeah, it might have been too late. There's a number pad. The lock won't open unless we put in the right number. The right number? The keys go from 0 to 9, like ATM machine. Yeah, we know what it is, but can I... How do I use it? Move? Password. I've seen one recently. Was it 216? Oh, we got it. How did they get all this set up in just a span of a couple hours? It says in use. It seems to be monitoring which floors are available. Only the second and third floors are blinking, whatever that means. Okay. So... An elevator. Might be a zombie trapped inside. Maybe they haven't finished building the upper floors yet. But they still have the computer here. Alright, 2 and 3. Let's try to find some survivors. Maybe Terry made it. Terry? I mean, I hope he's okay, but it'd be awkward if he was here. It's too dark to see anything. Watch your feet, Doc. Steps come to an end. Is this the second floor landing? I can hear something from the other side. Be careful. Oh. No, we don't know if they're all dead. It could just be a floor quarantined. Nonsense. There's one more floor and I intend to examine it thoroughly. The third floor. No, we don't know if they're... Oh my god. Yeah, Mr. Cougar is too dangerous. Let me go. Okay, we'll all go see if there's any survivors on the third floor. Nobody goes alone. If I see any zombies, don't worry. I'll retreat as fast as my old legs will carry me. Doc, be careful. There's nothing to be afraid of. What a strange corridor. I bet it would be wonderful to see the sunrise from here. Are we on the third floor? I can just make out a few faint footprints on the otherwise pristine floor. At least there's no blood. They could have just quarantined themselves inside rooms. And, you know, closed off everything, because why would the zombies just be roaming around in one second floor? But yeah. 220? So there's 20 rooms in all. Is that enough for an international delegation? Maybe they have to share rooms. It's a two-factor door lock. It requires a card and a PIN number to open. Something you have and something you know. Okay, we are on the third floor. It's skipping the lobby as a floor, so yeah, it makes sense. A lot of buildings are like that. You know, it's different whether you're in Europe or America or Asia. But okay, we saved the game, and that's gonna be it for now. This game is, I can see the success. It does get me pretty tense just thinking about it. But yeah, that was Dead of the Brain. Really nice introduction, really nice plot so far. Wouldn't want to be living in this town or situation, not even for a second. But yeah, tomorrow is Halloween, and it's going to be the last spooky game we play. As you have that heartbeat in the background, but we've had some dropped frames here and there. I hope it wasn't nothing too serious. But yeah. I think I'll hold off on making the stream schedule for tomorrow. I'll leave it as a last minute surprise, and then I will see you all then. Or then, you know, at night, probably, and if I'm not busy with Halloween stuff, but goodbye.